Hello everyone, this is me, Buppy Park. We're back with more Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright. Otherwise known as Anime Better Call Saul. You know, whatever you want to call it. It's... yeah. Last time we started the game, we did the first episode. It was just very preliminary type of episode. It was just to get our friend Larry Butts out of jail. And if you told me a character named Larry Butts was in the Ace Attorney games, I would have called you insane. But I now know what type of games these are. They all have very interesting names. But now, in the second episode here, Turnabout Sisters, Maya, the sister to... he's being accused of murder for murdering her sister, which is obviously not true. It did not happen. So now we have to take it to court. Gonna defend her the best we can. It's 10 a.m. We're doing it against Miles Edgeworth, though. Oh, goodness. Alright. And so now we begin. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fair. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Like a wolf. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Okay, case dismissed. Now I get to go home. Thank God. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. What? Oh, this should be great. Yeah, great witness. This guy's face is even like, why am I up here? Are you sure this is a good idea? You probably shouldn't put me up on the stand. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Yes, Detective Gumshoe. Please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. There's the floor map. Body was found here by this window here. And the cause of death? A loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? I mean, it is a clock. We should... alright, whatever. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. He's looking very fierce. Yes, sir! You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had heard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Jamming. It's a good song. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya, just drew something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. It's like, hey, yo, here's some tips, my guy. In a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya wouldn't know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Why do you have a piece of paper that was thrown at you? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's begin. Uh-huh. You rushed to the scene. There's 2 people. Really? Are you sure about that? Yeah, probably true. Should we press about the witness account? I feel like I guess we could press about that. Hold it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? You just did that, yes. I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. What's just like, come on, man. What are you doing? Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? A witness testimony isn't hard evidence, my guy. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. She is, though. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yeah. Well, so I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. It's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found the memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh my God. We're looking left and right. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Oh my God. Why did Miles Edgeworth pick this guy first? Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright. Now, after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime my own. Wait, I think we have to. Oh, we gotta go to the autopsy. Death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Yes, it is, but still answer the question. Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to the blow from a blunt object. Yeah. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? God, I don't remember actually. When did we do that? I played this last stream, so I would say it was probably the day after the murder. Yeah, sure. Yeah, day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object. There is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Damn it! I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. He's fucking over the top bow. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I don't know what to say. Ah, you know what? I'll say the middle one. Detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, I can't really blame him. You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Ah, damn. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Even though we should probably be accepting evidence before the trial, that's not how the trials work, but whatever, I will take it anyway, thank you. Died from a blow from a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Is her name 2 months? Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh my god, they're in her cat pose. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. She winks. Oh man, she winks. Rad. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. What's wrong with you idiots? The witness will refrain from wanton winking. What? Aww. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I like that's his takeaway from that response. Fantastic. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Faye & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Yay, witness testimony, fantastic. So it was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And that woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty witty wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see any need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Oh, I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with everybody here? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Nah, I'm gonna actually pass. You know, I think we can keep going. I think those are pretty solid. No, well, what the fuck am I? I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some sort of weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Let me just reread all of my evidence that I have right now. 999. So we got the autopsy. Don't know what time of death. The cell phone. Broken remains of glass at the light stand. The murder weapon looked like a statue. Wiretap, we don't know that one. Department store receipt with letters written on blood in the back. And then the murder scene. Floor plans. Can I check these floor plans? From the window, all you're able to see is the television and kind of where she slumps. You know, where her body is, I guess. Maybe in this view, this is the viewpoint. This is the thing that we would have to. Yeah, how would she know things? Only looking through the window. If I remember correctly, the phone is on that J-shaped furniture to the left. But all right, let's look at this right now. And so she saw the woman with long hair being attacked. Mousy girl dodged to one side and ran away. Ran away where? Exactly. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. She hit her. That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Yeah, I guess it is pressing on something. How can I press her on her looks? Like the mousy girl sitting in a defendant's chair. She caught up to her. Like how caught up to her? How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, she... First of all, she had a girl's physique. Okay. And, secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. But you didn't see her, I guess. What if I just say I question your testimony? Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that she did see something. Probably. She had a girl's physique. Oh, what is it then? I'm gonna say you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean... Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I guess that is the logic. Yes, you're right. Why didn't you notice that it's like, you said she's very mousy, and that's your only descriptions. Why you talk about her clothes? How very odd that she looks. I didn't question it because of anime. Everyone looks fucking weird in this game. But yeah, like she has a, like, look at this girl. She has, look at that boob, like that tummy window, the heart-shaped thing. Look, what type of outfit is that? But anyway, yes, she looks like she is part of a religious cult, or you know, she's got like this, you know, this little religious garb on. Look at her. Got that nice little necklace. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Okay, actually, I don't know. That looks alright. She's got a ponytail. A little thing. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Was she just roar like a cat? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. What is... Oh my god. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes. Hippie clothes? Could say slightly religious, but sure. Yes, hippie clothes. Ran after her. And she hit her with a weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuary clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Ran off to the right. Ran after her. I want to see the floor plan. Hang on. Objection, wait a minute. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly is the evidence related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Oh, it's going from right to left, okay. You saw that she hit with the weapon. Oh, I can go back. Okay. Can we press on this? Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Wait a minute. I have to do this. I have to press, and then she says this. She picked it up from the desk. And then I can say the floor plan, because you can't see that. Hopefully this works. Right? Well, I guess you can still see it. She picked it up from the desk. Oh, you could see that from that far? A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Looks like a statue. That's right. It's actually a clock, but from far away, how do you know that? How can you see this? What's wrong with you? The music stopped. I got it right. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lloyd? Let's get back on the subject! You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Oh, wow. Oh. Order! Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Objection. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! No, I won't. Well, questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once, but I mean, still, it was true. Question sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Yeah, that was close. He stopped me there. The trial would be over. What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fang and Company? No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. You heard it from your hotel room? Are you fucking what? You got super hearing? Are you Superman? You Superwoman? The law offices of Fay and Company where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Wait, no, it couldn't have rung. It was emptied out. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It isn't inconceivable, but the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Let's take a look, right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Oh. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Why did you take that from what I said? Yeah, you're a liar. Well, Miss May. Why are you tisking at me? Don't do that. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow? Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? If it is after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone call conversation. They talked about it. Oh, you can actually see it. That's lame. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Take that! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Look, this grin there. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The bloodshot. It's like, what the fuck? The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Detective, better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Oh, too bad. Let's hear the conversation. Don't feel bad for him. He's bad at his job. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clock workout. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock? But isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got to go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. Objection! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see. Please produce this evidence, and it will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. This one. It's made by Larry Butts. Only 2 exist. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Okay, that's not true at all. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, burn. Oh, this excuse is not on sale today. Oh, she's powering up. She's going Super Saiyan. What? Fucking the heart under her just went upside down. Oh no, she's so angry. Oh my god. She went Super Saiyan. I'm scared. What is it, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. I don't think death penalty is on the case right now, but okay. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Look at that face. It looks very JoJo-esque. It's like, alright. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Well, let me explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you probably maybe held it. This is familiar territory. I just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? What he used to distract the victim. When else? I'm gonna go get my soda. Hang on. Right here. Alright, there we go. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed me, Faye. I say. Oh, that rhymed. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. Well, actually, I don't think that is what happened, but, close, I guess. We're getting close. That's when you heard it. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? What's that supposed to mean? Was you who just proved that the thinker was empty? Oh. Of course it wouldn't ring. Whoops, my bad. Got a little ahead of ourselves there. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it! Well, actually, we saw her in the hotel. I probably shouldn't have said that she held it. It would be my pleasure. No way! Yes way, Mr. Lawyer! Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Oh. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then, the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? She wiretapped the phone conversation. Take that! Have a look at this. I don't know what that is. I found this in Miss May's room. He illegally obtained evidence! Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. She gave it to me, by the way. It's not illegal. So, yeah. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does that defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can! It's simple! What? I mean, so what she did. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. She's literally in the conversation. We've heard it just a bit. It's a clock. The clock isn't working. You're making me second guess myself looking at this again. What the fuck? It was in the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I'm not reading this again. How dare you? Yeah, we know. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker. It tells the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? About this ridiculousness? Or ridiculous this? The defense demands an answer. It's lying. What? Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! That's the witness is acting belligerent. We should take her off the stand. Strike her thing from the testimony. It's no fair. All of you are ganging up on me like that. So I'm a bad girl. Is that it? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This lady's insane. That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Not to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? You wiretapped the victim and the accused murderer, so no, I don't think it is. Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. How'd they call that irrelevant? Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Why you don't condone my voice? What? Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. That's not the question I asked. The answer to the question I asked. I asked you why you tapped the phone. Well, come on, think of something. Let's call the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. We even do this! The person on the wiretap is the victim and the accused murderer. How does that have nothing to do with it? However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition? What is the condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That's my condition. I don't think you can do that in law. Can you do that in the legal system? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Let's accept the condition. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Well, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Again, I don't think I should be able to do that. You fell right into my trap, fool. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready to witness testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Did you take that from the hotel? Or do you own that? Is it your hotel? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely as requested. She's taking a peep at her boobs? My guy! He's not so gentlemanly after all. That's the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. The defense may begin. The cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. I have to press something, probably. The call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Why 9 at the dot? Just tell me about that. 9 at the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. Okay. Do I have anything to counteract this? Clock in the form of a statue. Nine, the time of the murder. I brought it to the glass. You delivered it to her yourself? You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Okay. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're very certain? When I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. What are you? Keep it in your pants, man. Embarrasser? Is that French? Oh, embracer. Oh, embrace. It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. Just a peck on the cheek. Okay. What? Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she is momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Okay. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the billboard to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bubble has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? No, I can't give up. It's gotta be something. Oh, what is it? We can look at profiles. Bellboy. Miles. I don't know. Clock. Damn. Damn, man. Edgeworth is good. I'll give him that. I have no idea what to do. 9 was the time of the murder. Wait a minute. Wait, it was the time of the murder. But she was busy talking with him, right? If it was delivered at 9 at the time, wasn't... Hang on. Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service? Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. Exactly 9. I delivered room service to Miss May in 303. $18 charge, as I recall. I see. What? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes. Well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object! That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. You're so shy. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Oh my god, no, just because I didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you are normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh, barrister. He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Oh man, things are lining up, baby. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we just learned another person who may have been the murderer. Ugh. Now this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? I don't know. But the man with April Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Dude. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself had an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof! Upstart amateur! These accusations are ludicrous! Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. Expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all for today. For the trial, Miss Maya Fair. Court is adjourned. Oh, we're taking a break? Oh, wow. Damn. Long trial. Oh, boy. Let me drink some of that water. So what we can gather, and from the image of the murder that us the viewers saw. Oh, hello, second. What up? We've been luring for quite a bit, actually, but yeah, is that the dude probably, obviously, is the murderer. Is in relation with May. She's been trying to cover up for him. We haven't even gotten to meet this person. It could be that person who ruined their lives, or their mom's lives, a long time ago, and for some reason has come back again. Walter White. And I don't know where he is. But yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. So far, though, we're doing great. I assume that the right answer could have been achieved through other questions with the bellboy. There was something about the bed and something about check-in. So obviously, you could have talked about her checking in with somebody. But still, it's very intense. It was a very intense first good old day. We did it. You're not accused of murder yet, Maya. You were amazing in there. But really? I think excuse me. Oh gosh, soda. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, we didn't get any decision yet. No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead on today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's, learning her charms won't work everywhere. It's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Time to go find the murderer. Me, a lawyer. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack. They ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement so I can do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Saving. Ay, ay. 3:11 p.m. Yo, what up, Miss May? Well, hello. I'm very surprised that we still talk to you. Oh, not too surprised. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer, I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Look at him. He's shivering in his boots. So, what is it you wish to ask me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Let's examine the security guard. Look at him, he's scared. Guard monitors. Hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't want to see... Doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Hello, camera. Yeah, let's talk. Who's that man? But the man who stayed in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. He's not gonna bail you out of jail. Come on, buddy. It's Jose? I knew it was Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. What about the wiretap? Why'd you play the wiretap on Miss Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, hmm? Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I don't bottom feed. I can't tell. Does she just have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, let's, You said that someone, struck her, or... Oh yeah, gotta present something to her. The May testimony. Yeah, let's present this. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. I think I need a piece of evidence from somewhere else. Let me just present this. Alright. So we will go somewhere else then. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, I do say so myself. Oh, thanks. So ever putting you in a spot like that, you know, that's how it goes. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation was swell as a hotel where the murder... was swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Let's look at this. This is for 2, obviously. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Yeah, why did you clean these up, my guy? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. Oh my god. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay. This too. Still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror. Hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's to become the most popular attraction here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Well, alright then. Still seen painting. Should we still live? Whatever. Let's look out the window. It's more nice weather. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in now. Oh my god! Of course! Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes to a view of a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. He's a bellboy. Does his bosses know that they're gonna do this? Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching there. This plant? Base. Except, I'm not good with flower names, except tulips and sunflowers. Yes, I too have played Animal Crossing. Those are the only flowers I know. Let's talk to you about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, it's not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Did you ever see the man with Miss May? I'd like to ask you about the man who's with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. No, yeah, I will. What the fuck? I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. You had a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo, huh? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle. No, don't. A subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Alright. Phoenix must especially be like, what the fuck? My friend died! And you're trying to market my friend's death? Ever find this? I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Okay. A department store receipt? Wait. Have you ever seen the receipt of this? No. Okay. Like, what is it? Maybe the department store's pretty near here. No. I don't think he's gonna say anything else about this. No. No, he's got none. The detention center is to go visit Miss April May. We go back to the Fanco law office. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place working over. And that there are any very valuable clues left. Suppose you can't have to take a look around though. Sky's blue and so am I. Guess I'll have to water the plant now. Oh man. The phone. Perfectly clean as always. Old movie poster. Yeah, same things as before. Can't I move to the right? There's more to the right, isn't there? I guess because there's really nothing here left. Camera move. Okay, no. I'm gonna go. Time to get out of here. What if we go back to Grossberg Law Office? Do you have anything to say about that? What happened to the paints? The painting with the dude with the straw hat. Looks like Grossberg is out again today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It's a very memorable painting. It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. No, sunflowers actually. It was a dude with a hat. Table for clients. Oh wait, here's a photo! Oh, it's a dude! What's this? All the photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written on pencil on the back. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. A woman. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I borrowed this photo. Sure, no one will miss a little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. There he is. A murderer. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Let's swap the photos first. I think I'll swap them. So now we have, do I have no room? Are you kidding me? Okay, now we'll go back to the dude. To the hotel. Hey, buddy. I got this photo of a dude. This is him, right? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer? Lawyer, detective, whatever. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. But I'm in doubt that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Yes, have him write it, please. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. And henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it! Describes a man who stayed in Miss May at the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Back to the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That doesn't. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No! Can't do that. Your classic hair. Oh, wait, I have enough room for evidence. Come on, game. You can't take both photos? Alright, whatever. Have a look at this. Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. It's the man who stayed in the hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Let's try Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. Alright, I'll just show you the affidavit then. Could you have a look at this? What's that? Bobo's affidavit. Tells us everything he saw. Which is the man you checked in with. Who is most definitely this guy. I'm getting somewhere. Let's ease her fears. Listen. Just tell me who it is. They'll get your time off. You didn't do it. Okay. She's vulnerable. Now I gotta be gentle. This man. It would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it. Showed him a little kindness and to jump all over you, and had the opposite effect what I hoped. Aww, poor little lawyer, and you were so close. This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! No! The man in this photo is the one I want. And April may not want to talk about it. She must know him. I don't know why I drew out that piece of paper that proves that this dude is the person he saw. I could present it with the law. That man. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Let's go back to this. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ahem. That's the old familiar clearing up the joke. Aha! You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well? Well? You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down to me, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Okay. I apologize. Huh? It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Can I represent this? Applicant. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where'd you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once! Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been at the hotel with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Ahem. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me. If you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. Red White, and his suit is pink. Funny. Alright. I get you, game. He's the president of Blue Corp. And his hair is purple. Okay. So many colors. Red, white, and blue. Oh, okay. Also, possibly American? He does have blue eyes. Usually, people in anime with blue eyes, they're probably American. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Alright. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Take the photograph back. Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things. Alone. I don't think anything is going to be useful. About today's trial, though, Mr. Grossberg. My apologies, I need to think about things alone. What about the painting, though? What about your refusal? Fine. Should have asked those things before I gave you that. The Blue Corp. Got Atlas up over there. The painting? Huh? Okay. What's with this surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What is your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. You could have just asked me for my name. Alright, whatever. Wright? Phoenix Wright. Inquiringly. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you with the giant planet over there with the name Blue Corp on it. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation. And why you would come to meet me like this? What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as yourself? As myself. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright. Let's talk first. Miss May, do you know her? Miss May's employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone such illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Alright, and she's totally agreeing to it, so yeah, I guess he's very powerful. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as the time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Isn't that the song in... Don't worry about a thing? Yeah, it's that song. Every little thing. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Alright, he literally is just admitting to the murder. And I can't do anything about it. Fantastic. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ha! Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. Future, future, future. And you might say we are the future. Future, future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built the business up to the grand office you see now. This is grand? It looks kind of terrible. Like, what is that spiral thing holding the plant? It looks awful. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Why is it red? I read white of Blue Corp. Alright, I see what you did there. As co-founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? That painting. It's nice, huh? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen a painting like that before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? I'm a lawyer. No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. No one's a Zippo. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney. Grody Burger. I think that's not his name. Grossberg. What? Did you just oh my god! I mean, but assaulted! I could sue you. You punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. I assume it'd be warning, but okay, sure. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say? But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg, yes. And you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live a life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Wow, fantastic. I just got punched for my time here. I don't think presenting any of the evidence will help out at all. I want to examine some things though, please, if you may. I saw desk? Guessing this is supposed to be a desk? Oh my, this is quite the thing. I didn't even notice the legs here. I guess everything just completely drew me off guard. I mean, I noticed it, but it was just all of it is just, what is this? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. A lot of awards, an impressive lineup of trophies. Judge Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize? The word judges and special kind of stand out. You probably strong-armed them into giving him something. A statue of a man holding up the world. Okay, Atlas. The Blue Corp sun certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. I can see the window. This is top floor, 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Could present him some things. You know this receipt? Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in a language you are to understand. Shut up and get out! I have nothing more to say. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Get beat up again. Yo, Grossberg, nice client you got there. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jump in the hose of it! Oh, you. God, what the fuck? What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. Huh? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. Not much is clear. So, Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're it's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What, my boy? You sent that painting to him. It's a sign of undying love. My boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could... That's because I'm not! We're not! Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I swallow my pride, and I'll tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers! Phoenix, please. No, we're not lovers! Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? God. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red Wright will be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Can I talk about today's trial? So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. Well, still, she's still, being accused of murder. I asked you before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have the right to know. All right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. They seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So what is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spiritual medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She'd been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That's what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. What are the reasons for the blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Mr. Wright? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now, because I talked the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. And we have to go back. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems normal to me. Or to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. What about this painting? This poster. Maybe something behind the poster. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I drew I. Was it the DL something incident? A. B. F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's grandmother. Grandmother? No. Mother. Yes, let's read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Record stops there. So me and you, Grossberg. That was probably Mr. Red White. Jeju S, why not? Let's see, Jeju S. Nothing much in here. Skim some of them. Well, no harm flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide? Yeah. She's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. What? There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. An article about politician suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. How about the other files? Let's check them. Last ones. T-U... I know, W for white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Yeah, probably. Damn it. We should go back to the Grossberg law office. Do you know about this case? I found this in Mia's files. She was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. What about this? Maybe she knows something about it. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. I'm pretty sure if I go to him with this, I'll get beaten up. But this is the only place I can go. What happens if I come back? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. It seems the message has not perpetrated your sick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent! Well, blackmail. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. Something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? There's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. Probably all 3 games at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna play them straight. But yeah, I'll definitely play them all, because this has been pretty fun so far. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White! You're wrong. Get fucked. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. You won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. What? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? And I drove a few miles. What up? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, it's a very important witness. I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing right in front of me, he looks dazed. Or could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in the position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. I gotta go. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. Ah, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association. No, there's a local lawyers association. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make you look incompetent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe! I send this dude in to get me. My guy, what? Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Alright. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Oh my god. Was this clown thing? Oh my god, this is so funny. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, visitor's room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. And my trial begins tomorrow. Mike's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. Attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, hey, what up, Maya? Oh, great, they let you out of detention. I like how her side is just a complete mirror of the other one. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... Explain what happened to Mia. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Miss Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... You could cheer me on in court. That'd be great. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that.
All right, leave it to me.
Huh?
I better go get my uniforms and some pom-poms. That's not what I meant.
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you could do for me anyway.
But I just can't sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
I guess I'm representing myself. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. I mean, no longer realistic? Yeah, I've seen them in this game. Beginning a few years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. That was a lot. Goodness. But he's very confident that he's like, yes, I'm just going to go and appear in court. As a witness. Like, that's how confident he is. It's crazy. Although right now, I will take a break. I gotta go get water. Because I've run out. So, I'll be right back. Maybe some more soda as well. My family, because they were... they had a party here for a football game. Now they're hungover, but they're alright. They're just, relaxing. They just, basically, they woke up just now-ish. 2:40 in the afternoon. It's fine. Ugh. Well, we had that party, and there was a kid here who just, but yeah, we're back. More of the case. Day 2 of the trial. We gotta go against Mr. Wright. There was a kid here who ate all of the ice cream. That was half a pint of strawberry cheesecake ice cream. It's all gone. Like, it was my favorite ice cream flavor, and they ate half of it. How? I was very confused in the morning. I was like, where is it? What happened to it? And it just got eaten. Devoured. It's all gone. Should've locked it. Should've locked the freezer. Whatever. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Hey, yo, what up, Miles? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. But does White have to judge in his pocket too? No, not the judge! He was infallible! So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Yeah, we go back. That's what I've heard before playing this game, is that these two know each other. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What? Her face, her mouth just got out of her face. Oh no. Did you get that checked?
Okay, let's do this.
September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Hey, she's here though with me. That's nice. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. That is basically a death sentence for the person doing that, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll hear the testimony of the witness to the defendant's claims. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. I didn't Judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I'm just gonna raise it, why not? Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Huh. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man. And besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Oh my god. Great! He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Hey, man. What up? You and your stupid golden knuckles that hurt like hell, by the way. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my person? Oh my god, just state your name, my guy. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Locution's confused? Oh my god, just put your name. Oh, for fuck's sakes. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Niño. What the fuck does that mean? The white kid? What? I am CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. I don't always feel like it's the end of the world, and I'm the last man standing. Oh ho ho! Oh. Great. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. What the fuck? This man is clearly threatening me. Let him have it, Phoenix. I'm surprised they let you stand next to me. Well, witnesses account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. I also let the court know when he said Mr. Lawyer, he was pointing at Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Miles is the person who did this. I'm innocent. Finally, there was a terrible implication. Then it was all over. Great. Things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, I mean, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I thought you were going to say, very well, you're guilty. Get the hell up. Hang on, sorry. Just looking at something. Twitch. Why won't you work on my phone, Twitch? Why do you have to do this? Oh yeah, let's have it go. At least to play some jazzy music. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Reading some papers by the window. Then I heard a bed lamp. What is that? Bed lamp? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We'll see. We see. Continue. I turned to look at the building across the way. Because then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking with a woman with long hair. So it says it was me. Let's press that, why not? Fuck it. We keep pressing. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Hold it! I'm gonna be pressing everything. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? What? Counting both eyes? 40. 40? Don't add them together? I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, who's the judge on anyway? Great. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. I mean, alright, you called her over. Wait, didn't she say that she was the one who saw it? Let's just hold it, and then why not? What was Miss May doing at the time? She just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Do you know that she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand, and the judge is gonna agree. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh ho! I know! After all, I am El Presidente! Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. An impaction, huh? Impaction? Don't you mean in just an impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. Dude, you suck. On second thought, perhaps I better leave the whole language thing alone. And did Edgeworth, wow, I can't say his name. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. 9 o'clock. Spiky-haired man will say.
Miss May. It's 40. Funny. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's just continue then. Let's press this one. So he called Miss May over. Weeping openly. Oh, the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. That could be it. He didn't know about the wiretap, so he says, obviously. But, but you gave chase. What about the dodge? Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. No! Damn it. That didn't go so well. Then it was all over. Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. It's hard to find a weakness. It was about 9 o'clock. How do you know it was 9? How do you know what the time was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Might as well keep pressing further, why not? True, the bubble who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. I guess so. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusing, that is, reading to you some papers by the window. What were you reading? You mean the one directly across from Fane Co. law offices? Correct! That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. A bedlam. God, this dude is fucking prepped. How am I supposed to do this? He turned and looked at the building across the way. Why not press this? So you were reading in the papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I'm no snoop, peeping out of the windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right, you made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. We already went through the May thing, and that's not really helping. Called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. She was caught and struck. No, I tried that before, didn't I? Okay, let's talk about this. Can you be a little more detailed about that?
I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Ah. Well, according to Miss Murray, she ran to the right. How can I present this? You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Oh, you have to change the testimony, yeah. Victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. On your cross-examination, can I then do this? Alright. Ta-da. There we go. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Did you find that odd? Look at his face. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Yeah, you said you saw her run to the left. In your perspective? Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both of them are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. Oh, whoa. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Boop. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Yeah, exactly, because he murdered her. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! How dare you call me that? I'm no fish, nor do I rap. But I do take a sip of this soda. Oh god, alright. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, ho, ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear. And for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her! Savagely! That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. The autopsy report says died from a blow with a blunt object. I mean, it says one blow, it doesn't say multiple blows. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Boop. We'll give her a bonk. Did I now? Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? What's my chance to hit him where he counts? I'm gonna hit you after you hit me! So much hitting going around. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. I guess I am not that. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Wow, what the fuck? We just started! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. We've had enough breaks. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. There's no slipping out on this one now, Mr. White. Mr. White. Okay. I can't let Miles Edgeworth just give him another testimony. It'd be very difficult to stop him then. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Wait, I'm sorry, you did what now? You looked out the other window? The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you hit her with a single blow. Dwop. Yes, he made a sound effect too. He made a dwop. Dwop indeed. It's very convincing with the sound effect. Very well, you may begin cross-examining the witness. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. The two accounts. You see, I looked at the other window. Hold it. You just said that you heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light shot a stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw a glass light stand?
It's out of view from the window. Yes. Change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise its testimony. Okay. Okay. Of course. Light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Let me see. In the floor room plan, we can see the light stand cannot be lying on the floor. It's kind of very difficult to see. I feel like, I mean, you can see shards, but can you see it? I'm gonna present this. Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen this glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Reticulosity? Mr. White? If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could recognize those broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is from the Fey law offices. Yeah. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, he's going on. He's going wild. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Huh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Whoa, what? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. Wright. Oh, Mr. White, Mr. Wright. I'm getting all these names confused. Ugh. I think the time has come. Should you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered the Miss Fay office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct. Motherfucker is confessing to a crime so he doesn't get a bigger crime. God damn it. You're most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law office. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor, as I take a sip of this water. That's good. All right. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office.
He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen this stand. The very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. And yes, this is getting confusing with the names. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Some messed up shit. Mr. White! You will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Witness testimony, wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I'd entered the Faycola offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Oh, I can't press anything yet. That's when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Thanks, May. Thanks, Miss. Thanks, Maya. Both fucking... Alright, beginning of September, the week before the murder. Why did you do this? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Oh my god. Then you saw the glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. But if he heard it break, then it wouldn't be impossible to know, like, oh, it was glass shards. It must have been the stand that I saw beforehand when coming in. There's the wiretap found. Wait a minute. But then why is the wiretap there now? Did you take it out? Objection! Oh, damn it. No, I'm losing health. It's my question is basically when did you have time to take out the wiretap? Let's talk about this. A week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Ah, right. How did you enter? Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. I'd find no edge where if he's already run to check on those prints. Damn it. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. law offices? I can't ask him why. How'd it look? The glass stand. Why'd you know something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. I mean, I guess so. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Maybe I can bluff something out of him. Don't tell me I run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more? I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh man, spirit medium working. What? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost a trial. I was hallucinating. You're finally awake. Ah! What's happening? Oh god! Is it time travel? Ghosts? Ghost time travel? Hey, Phoenix? That's no way to... Gaga's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Yo, what up? You're... Maya? Didn't you know that the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? Oh man, ghost powers, hell yeah! That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't hide her. That's what I came here to tell you. But... we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in your court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? Has no one ever seen this front of the receipt? I kind of thought that something would be behind this. Well, technically, the front of it. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. For $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item. A glass light stand? The date of purchase. September 4th! September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Beginning of September, the week before the murder. He saw the stand the week before the murder. Hell yeah, we got him. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt for glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder. Alright, we are reconvening today, September 9th, 1:16 p.m., courtroom number 1. Oh boy. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any opinion on this matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Oh wow. Thanks, Miles. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. No, I think I should just say, just bring up the thing.
Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor. Could you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass nightstand.
And the date of purchase.
Well, that's the day before the murder.
Ah! You see? Yeah, you see everyone? It's got a lie. Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. No! It's okay. You doing okay? Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No! It's simple, achievable! Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, you understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Would you please? Miles, let me go! I want to go home. Not so fast. Fax? Oh wow, I'm losing it. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain dread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. What? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Now I object to this. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me. The prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis on factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What? This is ridiculous.
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up and helped to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Go!
The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what is this? Mia's memo. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. A memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today,
Mr. Wright. I am being accused of a murder, so yes, I am pretty persistent. You better. I'm voting on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Take that. Right, let's see. Yes, see this list of names. The memo me had given me is a list of names. Many of them sound strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Huh? Am I blackmailing somebody? I confess. I confess! I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. We just have the equivalent of law blackmail. It's like, yeah, just admit it. Otherwise, we just gotta fucking leak these names. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, spirited. I see what you did there. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, and rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. But with Maya's whole spirit channeling, it does seem that Mia's character will stay for quite a long time. As ghosts are pretty much eternal. I don't know, until she passes to the other side or whatever. That is all. This court is adjourned. Or maybe they'll put her spirit in like a robot. I mean, listen, there are ghosts in this series, so maybe. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No. There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? Huh? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9. The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! There she goes. Spirit. Well, we're here at 9. The Fae and Co. Law Office. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You can't. Mia? I was kind of worried you may not. Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Why are you laughing at me? I'm going through an existential crisis here. Maya. What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices. Wright and Co.? You're in charge of a law office! Fantastic! And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, mine here! Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Perfect! Fantastic! It's a great name. Mia said it was your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Yeah! Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. For a good amount of the series. I have no idea. Maybe the entire first game. Maybe all 3 of them. Who knows? Ghosts are eternal. Right, okay. Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. Burgers are pretty good. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time's wasting. Okay. Wait up. That's the end of episode 2. Goodness gracious.